I guess you can tell I've been thinking a lot about Satan and how he tries to trip us up, because I'm going to talk about give him an inch and he'll take a mile. And the verse that I'm going to use is Ephesians 4:26 and 27. Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. Well, you know what that means? Don't give him an inch, because he'll take a mile. If you allow Satan to get his foothold in your door of your mind, he's not going to just stop with a little thought. He'll blow it into a gigantic situation. So when the Bible talks about this, don't let Satan have a place, he's talking about being careful about what you think. This is the third one that I've taught about Satan this week, but it's so important to me that we are aware of who Satan is. He is very much aware. He is very much alive and well on the planet Earth, and he cares about getting us down and robbing us of our joy and contentedness. So, in order for us to have this joy that I believe every Christian can have and live in victory, we got to make sure and not give place to the devil. Okay, when it talks about this, be ye angry and sin not, let not the sun go down upon your wrath. Really and truly, the most important thing to get angry about is sin. Not even the sinner that committed the sin, but the sin. Like, take for instance, if my husband got upset with me, I shouldn't get mad at him. I should get mad at sin. The fact that Satan, got between us and got him to be mad at me, or made me provoke him, whatever it is. But we should get mad at the sin. That's when we're giving place to the devil. When we allow our anger to turn into much more than just a brief moment of irritation or a brief moment of impatience. When we stew on it and when we think on it and let ourselves imagine what he was really trying to say and what did he really mean. That's what I don't know about you, but that's what I do. And that's what I mean by giving him an inch and he'll take a mile. Is Satan's really, really good at blowing out of proportion small, minute situations in your life to make you feel like this person doesn't like you, or make you feel like they're not for you, or to make you feel like this person is unfair. I remember when my children were little, I tried to teach them what unfair was. I was thinking about this the other day when I was talking to one of my girls about, I'll do this for this grandchild, but I don't want the other ones to know I'm doing it. And as I did it, I said, I'm not trying to make you feel I'm being secretive as much as I'm saying to you, when I want to do something very specific for one grandchild, I feel like I should have the freedom to do that. But I don't want to tell the other grandchildren, because I give place to the devil to make the other one feel jealous. I can't tell you all the times I know that I did one thing for one and there was two others and I didn't do it because I didn't have the money, I didn't have the time, or I didn't feel like they needed it. But there has to be a place where the children trust the mother, and in this situation trust the grandparent, that I'm not showing favorites as much as I'm just doing what I feel like I'm supposed to do for that particular child at this particular time. But if word gets out to the other two, it gives chance. It gives place to the devil. It gives him a chance to say, yeah, Grandma did that for him, but he didn't care about you. See how unfair that is? But that's how all of us are. Everybody's equal. Everybody's supposed to get everything. Now, I do believe in equality, but I also know that God blesses us in special ways, and there's not a thing wrong with that. Now, I'm not going to go around and talk about some of those blessings. On the road, sometimes one of us might get money that the rest of us don't get. And I hope that everybody feels like they can tell me when they get money, but sometimes I don't tell them when somebody comes up and hands me a $100 bill, because I don't want them to feel like, well, I didn't get one. Or I don't want to give a chance to the devil to make them feel like, well, God doesn't care about you, he only cares about your mom and dad. I hope you understand what I'm saying. If you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. So my thinking is you control your thoughts, number one. And number two, if you're a person that's giving a blessing or going to do something for somebody, or you're a receiver of something, I wouldn't talk about it a lot, because the devil will use it to discourage someone else. You give him that inch, he'll take a whole mile and discourage them and make them not be a victorious Christian. Let's don't be part of that. Rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice.